Hello, I'm Joe Autry. Several years back, I started doing some sculptures, and and I'm often asked what type of sculpture do I like to do the most. I like them all. I like all materials. They all treat me differently. As you can see, this is studio. So I started doing a lot of handrails because handrails are functional. And this particular patron let me do what I wanted, and that's off of Melwood Avenue. But metal, it tends to, when I'm working with it, it invigorates me, and it grounds me, it heightens my awareness. So I'm liking metal quite a bit. Did this piece 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I did several handrails around town, so I was working with metal quite a bit. And so next thing I know, I start running a chainsaw. Started carving these trees. This is 14-foot sycamore tree I carved 3 years ago. So it was pretty taxing on the body to try to maintain the ability to carve wood with a chainsaw for hours. So I started doing yoga. I do this 6 days a week, the whole series. It pretty much wakes your body up, tunes you in to what's going on, you're around, your surroundings, and what's going on in your personal being, in your mind, and your body. So I started doing these more of like meditative designs after I started the yoga practice, and started finding that there was peace in these repetitive patterns. So I just started carving stone some more, and stone tends to make me feel very light. It creates a lot of air in my joints. So there's some awareness to the different materials and what they do to you when you're in contact with them. It's a mandala. It's limestone out of Bedford, Indiana. This is the Om. The body seems to like that sound. If you ever owned a lot. This is in Northern California. I shipped that here recently. But limestone's fun too. And then I started doing some ice carving. So a friend said, "Hey Joe, would you like to carve some ice for this party?" I said, "Sure, why not?" So I carved a heart because it was just for the love of doing it. I wasn't getting paid. Not knowing what this water, this ice was doing, and how it was going to treat me. And then this awareness, this love, and then this awareness started to raise. This is the AIDS fundraiser, the chocolate party they have every year for the AIDS awareness. So at this party, a lady comes up and goes, "You should go to Russia, carve Perm or Sister City." So I was like, okay. So I go to Russia, sponsored through Sister Cities. My friend Tim Allen went with me. He's a local doctor that does a lot of great things. So this man, this giant, like 12-foot man, looks really shell-shocked. And this is so I came back after the Russia trip, started carving everything. This is a 23-foot sycamore over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. It's Gaia, Mandita, the Great Mother. It's a river theme because it's very close to the river. So I was preparing to go back to Russia by carving everything. This time I go to the polar circle and carved ice. This is actually this is the tortoise and the hare. It's not a good photo. I'm still learning because I was carving with some of the best ice sculptors, some of the best sculptors in the world. And the second trip I got a lot more loose for sure. And then this is actually on the polar circle. There was a moment where there was just this oneness moment with this ice and how it was treating me. And there was like these answers and this wonder about life, carving ice. So I got back to Louisville and I carved this piece. This one of the first pieces I carved when I get back. As you can see, I was inspired with my trip, and I was pushing the material of ice as far as it could possibly go. And that was very fun. I like that piece. It's like the candle, the burning flame. This is a hackberry totem pole. I got commissioned to do this. This is off of out in Crestwood, 16 foot tall. The guy only got like 2 characters that he actually wanted. The rest is the fox and tortoise. And well, this is another hackberry tree. The same guy commissioned me to do. This is the pace of nature is the name of this piece. And I started thinking about, what is the pace of nature? Are we in a hurry? Are we taking our time? Things grow fast, things grow slow. I was preparing to go back to Russia again. This is in Berezniki, Russia. I went this past June. This is sylvanite salt, and this is still in the Perm region. And this is the first material that I actually carved that I didn't have to wear a dust mask. It actually cleared my sinuses out. So it's something to think about for the Ohio Valley. Salt therapy, it's holistic. You need some of that. So I'd like to see that even if I'm not involved. And so I got back and I carved this piece. This is a 130-year-old elm tree that is called Unbound by Beauty. And at first I was going to name it the Rise of Beauty. And I was like, Rise of Beauty, And then I didn't want to get wrapped up in beauty. And then I realized that everything's already beautiful. And